This time on to move into the community awards portion of the program. At this time, I'm going to turn the program over to Chamber Board Member Pat Falk, representing the Minnewaska Area School District, to present our Youth of the Year Awards.
Hello, my name is Pat Falk. I'm the principal at Minnewaska Area High School. And today I have the honor of giving out some awards that are very special and a couple of very unique students. I have a script I'm going to go through, but before I do that, I just want you to know that I don't get to do this every day. I don't get to talk to a group like this every day, and I don't get to honor a couple of really special students. More often than not, I have students in my office for other reasons. Some of them are probably even in this room. I wouldn't name anybody, I'd never single anybody out, but there are people in here that have been in my office for other reasons. All right. Selecting today's recipients for the Chamber Area Youth Award was done in a group effort between the Lakes Area Chamber and the Minnewaska Area High School. We were asked to develop some criteria, and based on that criteria, we used teachers, principals, and our high school counselor, and this is what we came up with. We decided on academic achievement, extracurricular activities, community involvement, volunteerism, work ethic, attitude, and citizenship. Using these criteria, we selected 2 candidates from a long list of worthy Minnewaska area students. Today's honorees top this distinguished list. I would like to start with our female Lakes Area Chamber Award winner. She is a Minnewaska Area High School senior. Her name is Courtney Schmitt. Courtney, would you come up here, please? By the way, I did let them know that I would be asking them to come up, and I think it's important that they be recognized at the front here and not just stand. This time I'd like to read a letter from one of our teachers who wrote a recommendation letter on her behalf. It is with honor that I nominate Courtney Schmitt for the Chamber of Commerce Award. Although Courtney has only been a student at Minnewaska for the past 2 years, she has immersed herself with many of the opportunities available to her. Courtney is involved in softball, theater, choir, Knowledge Bowl, and the Go Green Committee. Through all of these activities, she has proven to be responsible, committed, and hardworking. I had the pleasure of having Courtney as a member of this spring's play cast. I was able to witness firsthand her dedication and strong team work ethic. She helped others in the cast with learning their lines, finding costumes, and with hair and makeup for the actual productions. Courtney was not asked to do these things. She just stepped forward and took the initiative. As a student, she works hard. She completes her assignments at a high level and has taken advantage of enrolling in some of the college credit courses that we offer. She is actively involved in class discussions. What I really appreciate about Courtney in the classroom is her compassion for her classmates and her ability to be an active listener and not cast judgment on others. She is supportive of others and respectful of others' opinions. In addition to her rigorous studies and active extracurricular life at school, Courtney also works many hours at our local Subway in Glenwood. She, in my opinion, is a well-rounded student who has set her goals and is working very hard to obtain them. Her future plans include attending Moorhead State in the paralegal studies with the intention of going to law school in her after she completes her Bachelor of Science degree. Sincerely, Chris Gracke, English Communications Instructor. Would you congratulate Courtney Schmitt? At this time, I'd like to honor the male Lakes Area Chamber's Youth Award winner, a senior at Minnewaska Area High School, Danny Holtkamp. Danny, would you come up, please? And I'd like to read a letter of recommendation written by Steve Hill, one of Danny's teachers and coaches. This is a letter of recommendation for Danny Holtkamp, a student at Minnewaska Area High School. I'm a physical education and health teacher at Minnewaska Area Schools. I also coach football and track and field. Having Danny as a student athlete for 5 years has allowed me to get to know him quite well. Words that come to mind to describe Danny are dedicated, determined, talented, and respected. He's also been a leader by example to his teammates, his classmates, and his community. Academically, Danny has been a hardworking, conscientious student throughout his school career. He is currently ranked 9th out of 81 students in his class, earning a 3.8 GPA. His class load has included some of the more challenging classes at Minnewaska Area High School, and it is Danny's intent to pursue an engineering degree in college. Danny is an active student athlete participating in football, wrestling, and track and field. As a senior on this year's football team, Danny was a talented, dedicated leader on the team. In football, wrestling, and track and field, Danny has taken a leadership role and is elected captain by his teammates. Danny has also been a leader on our student council, being elected vice president. He has also been an active member of his church youth group. As Danny's coach and teacher, I've been able to observe the kindness and respect that Danny shows to his teammates on the athletic field, and also his classmates in the classroom. As mentioned above, Danny has distinguished himself as a fine athlete at Minnewaska. In his senior seasons, Danny is named on an all-conference team to both football and wrestling. Because of his hard work and dedication, Danny has earned the respect and admiration of his teammates, coaches, and opponents. It is because of this diligence that I have observed from Danny and a strong family background that I can without hesitation recommend Danny Holtkamp as worthy of awards and scholarships being sought. Sincerely, Steve Hill. Congratulations. In closing, I would just add that when we sat around the table and we were discussing all the different students that might qualify for these awards, it took quite a long time to come up with the criteria, and it took even longer to make the final decisions. There were a number of students that would have been great representatives for Minnewaska area, but I think the criteria that is probably the hardest to decide, but yet is the most important, is the fact that both of these students have that intangible quality to be good students, kind to other people, respectful, hardworking, all of those things that we're looking for. GPA is wonderful. We all know that that's very important, but these other things are truly important as well. Thank you very much.